Hello everybody, it's Zack for the weekly update. A few things today. If you're wondering why there's just a line down my face, it's because the sun is like directly in front of me. So yeah, that's better. There we go. I just have to, one sec, I gotta get it like directly bisecting me somehow. It's very hard with a mirrored camera. Oh, anyway, it's the weekly update. Last week we finished Twilight Princess HD, which is crazy. I said last week that I was thinking of starting Mother 3 this week. I'm probably going to delay it one more week because I would really like to focus more on a few drawings that I finally got around to starting, if that's okay. Last week my motivation was all the way in the toilet, and I didn't get anything done except for like one thing that I wanted to do. So I just really need to seize this time because I don't know if I'm going to be too busy after that, especially with the end of the year coming up, and I really want to finish these MagFest things and not do it, 3 days in advance like I did last year and the year before. So, yeah, if you'll excuse me, Mother 3 will probably start next Monday. What will also start next Monday, or should start next Monday, is the Undertale series on Twitch. I believe John is going to be streaming next Monday for the pacifist route, so look forward to that. I believe I will be the following Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, look forward to that. I think Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember these things. Stay tuned on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. So yeah. Let's see. Also last week was my birthday. I'm 29. Wow. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Anything else interesting happen? I don't know. In terms of like videos and streams, I had a birthday stream that's going to go. A bunch of parts of that I think are going to go up today, and maybe also throughout the week. I'll put up more Ocarina of Time randomizer, and probably the rest of the birthday stream segments. So look forward to that. Now let's do the Can Dovey remember what happened this past week. Oh yeah, Mario Maker 2 got an update with Pokies, flying Pokies, which is horrifying, and a bunch of cool stuff like you can become Link from original Legend of Zelda with a whole bunch of weapons and stuff. It's actually really cool. So yeah. Something to talk about, I guess. Last week I was just like feeling really down. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, hey Dovey, I'm not gonna don't reset my computer foot. It's like, hey Dovey, it's your brain. How are you doing? Everybody hates you. And I'm like, no, they don't. It's like, yeah, well, how come they don't talk to you anymore? Or like, how come they don't respond to you, or everything. The whole kitchen sink. Anyone who's had any sort of paranoid thoughts knows exactly how it goes and proceeds. So I'm like, that's not nice, and my brain's like, yeah, well, prove me wrong, and I'm like, so yeah. So I was wondering like where the heck it's coming from, but like over the past month, I talked about this a while ago. Over the past month, I've been weaning off of one of my pain medications called Lyrica, which is normally an old person medication, like all the other pain medications I take, because all of my aches and pains are the same types of stuff that old people get, because I'm old. I have proof. I take old person medication, but Lyrica was for nerve pain. Which I needed because earlier this year I started getting a latent side effect of a treatment I got 2 years ago. So yeah, it just popped back up because that's what cancer does to you. Even if the cancer doesn't come back, sometimes the side effects from the treatments do. So my life is just going to be a revolving door of pain and side effects, and that's just how things are. But that's another story. So yeah, the Lyrica did a very good job at stopping the nerve pain, because my god, there was nothing that was stopping it, and it hurt like heck. But one of the side effects of Lyrica is weight gain. Is like the main side effect. For all pain medication, all antidepressants, everything, like the main side effect is always going to be weight gain. That's just life. Like there isn't anything that works that doesn't have weight gain as a side effect, unless, I don't know if like cocaine or, opiates or any of those things have weight gain as a side effect. I'm pretty sure they have worse side effects. But yeah, I'm not going to start hard drugs because because they won't make me gain weight. But yeah, so the Lyrica, I need to stop it. So you can't just stop nerve medication cold turkey, because the withdrawal on that will, as I know, because I had to be on a different nerve medication 2 years ago, the withdrawal on that will be even worse than whatever you were feeling that made you start it. Because man, your body does not like its nerves being messed with. So like pain, what pain is, when your body says ow, it is because your nerve is getting stimulated by something, like whatever nerve it is, and your body says ow, this is pain. So imagine if every nerve in your body suddenly doesn't have something, so they get agitated, which your body says, oh, all the nerves are in pain. That hurts a lot. It hurts everywhere. Yeah, so I had the point being, I had to get off of this medication slowly. So I spent 2 weeks. So I had to take it 3 times a day. So I spent 2 weeks taking it twice a day, and then another 2 weeks taking it 1 time a day, and then the previous Thursday, not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before, so like a week and 3 days ago, I got off of it completely. I went from 1 a day to 0 a day. To which my body responded, hey, I'm not getting it anymore. What do we do? I don't know. Let's make him depressed, which I'm pretty sure is what the side effect was. Also, like, I don't know, little things here and there, but like, what essentially, I mean, it's a side effect of like anything that is going to mess with your nerves. That is, Lyrica is sometimes used as an antidepressant, and as we all know, antidepressants, one of the big side effects can be depression, because, that makes sense. Any imbalance caused by anything results in depression. So, yeah, that ended up being that. So, hopefully as time goes by and my body gets used to not having it, it'll go away, and it has. It's been a better second half of the week than it was the first half of the week, after my body, like, really had to purge itself. But I'm not feeling any of the pain that I had before the Lyrica, which means I don't need it anymore. So it's not good to just keep pumping that into my body. And it's also going to be better on me for weight loss, obviously. So, yeah, all around it's a good thing. It's just the transition is very difficult. So, yeah, the point being, the first half of last week and the latter half of the previous week was just not easy. Which is why last Sunday I had the whole thing about not feeling connected and stuff. I kind of traced it back to that. And it's not that I don't feel that, it's just that it amplifies it and makes it less controllable in telling my brain what the reality is. And the reality is that, like, people don't hate you, they're busy. It's a simple fact, and it's something that it's like on the internet, like, you really don't get it because you're not seeing the people face to face. So it's like, oh, they're ignoring me. It's so much easier to jump to that conclusion. I know it because I did. But, like, people don't hate you, they're busy. And I need to tell myself that. Dovey, people don't hate you, they're busy. And, like, it's something that I've had to tell people myself. I don't hate you. I'm busy. I spend my days drawing, or I don't know, even watching YouTube videos, or making Let's Plays. I'm busy. I was out walking. So, yeah, it's something that's really hard to feel across the internet. Like, hey, they don't hate you. They're busy. But that's just the fact. But every so often, like, it builds up and you need to, like, vent it out somewhere or whatever. Or you just need something to prove you wrong. In this case, that was my birthday, which I'm very grateful for. I was not going to stream on Tuesday. Tuesday was like the worst point. Like Monday was really bad. Monday I was like a really low point. Like, okay, there was a few people that I was like keeping in contact with that, like, were saying, hey Dovey, it's not true, or just talking to me, and I'm like, yeah, you're not part of this group of people that hate me, but like, okay, all the people that have been like, working to actually build relationships with, they actually hate me because I'm trying too hard. That's always the big thing in my head. Dovey, you are trying way too hard, and it's annoying. And I still think that's true, but people still tolerate me around here sometimes, which is cool. But like, it's always, Dovey, you are trying way too hard. It's like from a John Mulaney routine. When I walk down the street, I need everyone around me to like me so very much. According to my girlfriend, I am exhausting to be around. But yeah, I need everybody to like me so very much. But sometimes I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let's just not. Because that's not healthy. That's not a healthy way of living. And I understand that. Which is why I've been trying to, like, be more normal. But it's not going to stop my brain from saying, you are trying way too hard. And now everybody thinks you're annoying. So yeah, that's like my usual thing. So Tuesday, I was like really just like Tuesday, I wanted to do a birthday stream because I knew Wednesday, which was my birthday, that I was supposed to have a party or something. So like last year I scheduled a stream on my birthday because it was the middle of the week also. But we ended up having a party and I got like really stressed out because everything was like, it started later than it was supposed to. Like I had everything timed out, start later than it was supposed to, and then everything got dragged out, and I was just like sitting there like, come on, I had to stream at 9. So that's not healthy for me. That's not nice to the people that are actually putting their time in to come and have some sort of party, and like I'm just angry at everybody for celebrating something with me. So like that's not healthy. It's not good. So this year I decided I am not going to do that. So Tuesday night is going to be the stream, leading into the 4th. The night of the 3rd going into the 4th, which is my birthday, and that way I can still celebrate with people then, and I can celebrate with people online, and it works. So I was thinking to myself, what do I want to do? Because I don't have the same stamina that John does. I can't just do like a 12-hour-ish birthday stream. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how you did that, sir. Salute. I can't do that. So, I don't know, maybe I should just play a game that I like. Because that did work out well for him. And you can play something, but I'm like, what the heck will I like that other people will, want to watch? It's not going to be Final Fantasy VII. It's not going to be, I was going to play one of the Oracle games. No one wants to watch that either. So, like, every game that I looked at was like, oh, I haven't played that in a while. Nobody likes watching. I haven't played that in a while. I already did that. Oh, I haven't played that. Oh, no, that's not good either. So I was like, okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do a party night. So, yeah, I decided to do, Jackbox and use your words and all that good stuff. Start off with Super Hot also, just as a warm-up. Because I haven't played the original. Excuse me, I only played the VR one, so I wanted to play Super Hot. And, yeah, so leading up to that, I was like, Toby, what What did you decide that you are going to do, you fool, you idiot? Uh, no one's gonna show up to this. I mean, come on. My brain's like, I just got through with 4 days of telling you that everybody hates you, that people aren't going to show up to this stuff, that they're tired of you. Why do you think that they're going to show up to Jackbox of all things, Dovey? And I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry. And so my brain was like, you know what? Don't do it. And I'm like, I'm going to do it anyway. And you know what? We'll just have games full of 4 people or something. So I started it up, and people showed up. People showed up. I was extremely honest, like, to be extremely honest, I was very humbled that people actually showed up to that, because my personal view of myself is that I'm a boring person. I'm a boring person. I don't understand whenever people ask me to do co-commentary with them. I really don't. I'm very grateful, but I really don't. I don't understand why people watch my videos. I do it anyway because I enjoy it. Like anything that involves me talking or, trying to entertain, I personally think that I'm a very boring person. Especially compared to all the other choices people have online these days. So, whenever anyone shows up to something like this, I'm just like, at least like with Jackbox, it gives them an opportunity to be engaged through something that isn't me, so maybe that's why they showed up, which is entirely possible. But yeah, I personally firmly believe that I'm a boring person. That's kind of my brand, because I'm not crazy and I'm not the drama, and maybe some people enjoy that, but I'm boring. It's plain and simple, I'm boring. So, yeah, so the fact that people showed up at all is crazy. We had full games. We never had an empty game, and I played from 7:30 to 12:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. to 7 to 8, 9 to 10 to 11, 5 hours? A 5-hour stream, which is almost twice as long as normal. The first little bit of that was super hot, but 4.5 hours of that was the party games, and people stayed. And I'm actually humbled by it. I really am. I wanted to cry afterward. In the middle, we got a raid from Marseille, which also just blew me away. Yeah, just people coming by, having a good time, interacting, and I appreciated that there wasn't any drama. I don't know. People were behaving, which I was just very happy with, because things happen with people in the community, in chat and everything, and the past couple months of streaming and other stuff has not been completely smooth sailing. So I was very happy that people just focused on the game, I was very happy with that, honestly. And a lot of different people showed up, people that usually don't normally show up or whatever, but I don't think, I'm not expecting them to come back again. I feel like that there was just a birthday present, and I accept that, and I am grateful. But it was just like, oh, all these people, they were busy, Dovey. They were busy. They don't hate you. They didn't just completely, mute you out of their lives. They were busy. And I understand that, because there's a lot of things that I don't show up to anymore because I'm just busy. But, sometimes you need not just yourself as a reminder, but external, reminders for things. And that's really what I got there. And, a few people that I was, really iffy on, okay, yeah, I'm at the end of whatever string that they're giving me, whatever amount of how much they could put up with. I've almost exceeded that, but no, they were very nice, and I got birthday wishes from people that I really wasn't expecting, and I appreciate that. I really do. And not just like important people, but like close friends, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I really think I'm just at the end of whatever grace I am with this person, and they're like, yeah, Adobe, you're great. I'm like, since when do you still like me? But yeah, it's really just a combination of two things. People have lives and they're busy, and also I'm just boring. I don't know. I don't demand attention, so I don't get attention. I'm okay with that as a human being. It's just, when you interact with people in real life, in the physical world, at least if you're like, not talking because you're both doing something, but you're in the same room, you have that connection of being in the same room. So you're like, yeah, this person isn't, trying to, cut me out of anything. They are doing something, over there at the table there, and you're like, okay, we're still roommates or something, But on the internet, just doesn't feel the same way. But yeah. So that's my little talk about. And then the next day after my birthday, on the 5th, I got to go to therapy and talk all about this, which was great. But man, I needed like all the kindness that people gave me on Tuesday night and Wednesday. I very much appreciate it, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart and sincerely. And just remember, if you are watching this and maybe we haven't talked in a little while or whatever, it's not because I don't like you. It's because I'm busy. I'm sorry. I swear. I don't know, and just the way that the internet works, it's kind of like waves, Like, I talk to people now, I've conversed with some people in the past month more than I did in the past, 3 years. And there's some people that I used to talk to a lot that I, don't really interact with anymore. But they're not, not my friends anymore. They're just busy with their own lives. But, then there's going to come a point where it's going to, the wave is going to crest and everything again. It all comes back around. You just have to give it time. Sometimes it's just hard to give it time, but you gotta give it time. But yeah, so that's that. Anything else interesting happened this past week? Luke Jin posted a video on Monday of just reminding this guy's this song. I don't want to check my bank account. I'm too scared to check my bank account. It's for Cyber Monday and Black Friday and all that. I didn't buy anything this year. I didn't buy anything last year, I don't think, but I don't know. Although the Gaylord charged me for the room deposit this month, which I'm very happy that I had saved up money in my bank account for. But that was unexpected. But yeah, so that means I do have the reservation there, which I'm just happy about, so yay. I'll show you art in a little bit. But yeah, I'm very grateful that people showed up to the stream. That was the best birthday present this year. Just, I don't know, getting to laugh with people, because those games were interesting. They were very interesting. I really enjoyed some of the TKO stuff. Also, when I left the family filters off, it went right to all of the really bad stuff. It wasn't just mixed in. It was just all of the stuff that the family filter was made for. They did not waste time making up for the lack of the filters. So yeah, it was funny. My favorite shirt was just someone drew the number 69 with the caption, "Is that a JoJo reference?" I don't know. It was funny. Let's see. I got birthday presents. I'll show them off in a second. A couple people made me cards, and I'm very happy. So Square Enix sent out an email a couple weeks ago saying, hey, since there was a problem last time we had a big thing, we're going to charge you for the Final Fantasy VII special editions, which is coming out, in March. We're going to charge you in December for that. And everyone's like, no, December is when I'm spending for Christmas. You are not going to charge me a few $100s for something that's not going to be out for 4 months. And so Square sent out a email saying, okay, we're going to charge you in January. We're going to charge you late January because a lot of people complained that we're taking away their Christmas money, and we're sorry. So that's good. That's things. There's a whole thing that came out of people trying to stop websites from stealing art and putting them on shirts. And I don't want to get into the whole explanation, but it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I'll show you art at the end of this. I really only drew like 3 things. Okay. So, birthday stuff. First and foremost, the camera that I'm using today, which you can just see a bad reflection of here. But yeah, I got a new webcam, courtesy of Ray. Thank you, Ray. I'm testing it out. I actually learned how to manually adjust the zoom, the focus, which is great. So like if this is having trouble here, I could just be like, see, it's like focusing there more. So I can play around with that a bit more. It's just wonderful. I love it. Also, from Secret Fury, I got a Pikachu Tyranitar. Look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Now, I don't want you to feel bad. I already have one. I got one a while ago, but that doesn't mean I don't love this, because now I have a squad, and like when I opened the box and I first saw it, I was like, ah, and I recorded that thing on Twitter, but like when I turned the camera off, I was like, I have a squad now, yes! So like along with my my Tyranitar plush, I now have a Tyranitar squad, and that is amazing. I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But yeah, the squad. It is actually the squad. And from Donnie, I got a like a Final Fantasy trading card game card. Let's see if it focuses on its own, or I have to do it manually. I probably have to do it manually. Let's see if I can do this. Can I do this? Can Dobie do this? There we go. Haha, look at that. See how fast I can manually do that? So it's a cool cloud card. Let's see if it does it on its own or not. But also, like the coup de grace of things is this poster. I guess I'll take it out of the plastic so it's not just reflective. But this, something Donnie got me from a convention a while ago, and it was perfect timing, perfect birthday timing. But it's Sidon. It says, "Don't give up. I believe in you." Which, aside from getting to me, opening it on December 4th and getting this, which was the perfect timing because of the conversation that we talked about earlier. It's a very well kept secret that I absolutely love Sidon. I know I've never told anybody this before. No, not a single soul. But yeah, it's a Sidon. It's a Sidon, and he's being encouraging, and he's handsome. Look at this. Look at him. So yeah, I'm in love with this poster. It's probably gonna go where the Fooly Cooly poster is. I love Fooly Cooley, but I would actually love to put this right over there for two reasons. One, so that I can stare at it, and two, so that it's in the background of the um, weekly update videos. Because this is me. Don't give up. I believe in you. That's like the main thing. So it's gonna go back there, and you won't be able to read it because it'll be so far away. But the point will be there. You'll have encouraging side on, cheering you on every step of the way, and that's important. So yay, I love it. I love it so much. I love it. Just gonna put the husbando right over there. Good. Also, not birthday present. Well, it's a birthday present for myself. I got this Thunderdome shirt. It's worth the wait. That was a merchandise from Stephen George. He had a bunch of shirts that went up on sale. So this also came yesterday, and it's awesome. It's like a dark green, like a forest green, which I usually like darker colored shirts as opposed to like bright colors because those make me look fatter. But I like just understated colors like this, you know? But yeah, Thunderdome is like a running joke from his breakfast streams, and coffee is coffee. I also got a sticker, a toast sticker that's actual like realistic toast, which is like pretty amazing. One second. There we go. Look at that. It's like, yeah, and it's also toast sized, which is cool. Is really cool. That's like actual. Yeah, it's a big sticker. I didn't think it would be that big. Also, what I got this past week. These. Lots and lots and lots of prints. What are they? A bunch of prints of my artworks. I wonder why I'm printing out all of these things so close to January. No, I'm not selling them. So look forward to MagFest if you're going. But yeah, in addition to that, you know, I just printed out art from the past, you know, couple of months because I didn't do the last month, you know, like the Gem Father thing and Patreon stuffs and Roku there and Clara and stuff. I really like how this came out. I really like how that came out. Yeah, I don't know, white balance. But yeah, so that's that. And as for art from this past week, like I said, I didn't really do anything. I was feeling pretty down, I must say. So I didn't get anything done until like the past couple of days, really. It's like a few little things. I tried drawing stuff for Proton John's streams, and I didn't really like it. This is stupid. I'm not giving context to this, but that's him as a watermelon. I know. Again, it's stupid. Let's say I didn't draw anything, and I didn't draw. I finished one thing. Like I said, I finished one thing. I can't show it to you. It's on Patreon for patrons, but that's waiting for MagFest, so I can't post it online. Yeah, the other thing is I drew a spleen, also for Proton John, and you're not getting context for that either because if you don't watch his streams, you're not gonna understand. Yeah. Last week was a weird week. Made it through, and I appreciate it. Once again, I appreciate everybody hanging in there through my stupid phases, and giving me pushes when I need it. And this week, once again, it's pretty much just going to be VODs while I try to work on art. And we'll see what the future brings. MagFest is creeping closer. It's less than a month away, and that is crazy. Anyway, is there anything else to talk about? I don't think so. It's been 35 minutes. I'm so sorry. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thunder Husband.